Sonic the Hedgehog, the blue blur that astonished the world. If Super Mario was Nintendo's poster boy, then Sonic was Sega Mega Drive's megastar. He blasted onto the Mega Drive in 1991. The Americans call it the Sega Genesis, but it was called the Mega Drive in England, which sounds much better. In fact, Mega Drive is probably the best name for any console ever. But anyway, Sonic the Hedgehog became a legend. But why? Well, it was a 2D platform game with a difference. And that difference was the ridiculous speed Sonic could move. He blasted across the screen, collecting rings and jumping over spikes. I mean, the game was bright and colourful, had catchy music, but Sonic was a great character. He could run, spin, jump and crush his enemies, which seemed to be made up of robot crabs and jumping fish and various other creatures and giant robot insects with guns. The basic idea of the game was to get to the end of the level, but not only with a fast time, but with as many rings as possible. And if you hit a spike or a crab, then your rings went flying everywhere. And if you didn't have any rings at all, then you lost a life. This gameplay was so addictive, but also frustrating, because losing all your rings was a monumental pain in the arse. As well as great levels, Sonic had end-of-level boss battles against his nemesis, Dr. Robotnik, and he had a chance to rescue all the bunnies and other poor critters that he'd been collecting. The game was always going to be a huge hit, but Sonic was basically at war with Mario at the time. The two characters represented their rival companies, Nintendo and Sega. But back then I was a Mega Drive man, so I didn't even have a Nintendo, so I never got into Super Mario. Ironically, because now I prefer Mario games, but back then I was with Sonic all the way. To me, a big blue fast hedgehog was better than a half-assed Italian pizza-eating plumber, who was nothing more than a stereotype with a big moustache and a stupid brother. To be honest, in hindsight, Super Mario games had more going for them, but Sonic and his pure speed and mellow music and giant rings and hidden levels seemed awesome. And of course you had jumping springs that sent you flying through the air and cool tunnels and stuff which made Sonic different from other games, and a real hit. Plus you could complete levels fast or try to find all the rings. The choice was yours. In the end, Sonic, like Mario, had endless sequels, including different characters. I mean, later Sonic even got himself a sidekick, like all great superheroes. But Sonic was a game that sold all over the world, with every Mega Drive, so everyone who had a Mega Drive played Sonic, making him the most iconic character of his generation. In fact, Sonic became one of the most iconic gaming characters of all time, up there with Super Mario and the Master Chief, and all the gods of gaming. Funny enough, even though I knew Sonic was a great game, I preferred Earthworm Jim, which to me was the greatest of all, beating Mario and Sonic. But whether you were a Sonic, or a Mario, or an Earthworm Jim fan, there's no doubt that all these games were great. And Sonic became more than a game. He became the symbol of a generation, much like Pac-Man was the symbol of the 80s. Sonic and Mario fought to be the iconic character of the 90s, but in the end they both became iconic characters. Even today, Sonic the Hedgehog still looks great with its bright colours, shiny gold rings and mellow trippy music. You can see what all the fuss was about. This game is a piece of gaming gold. Its level design, hidden areas, fast game engine that allowed you to reach impossible speeds all came together to create one of the ultimate Mega Drive hits. The game sold 24 million copies worldwide, making it one of the best and biggest selling games of all time. One of the reasons the game sold so many copies worldwide was because the game was sold with the Mega Drive, so if you bought a Mega Drive you had to buy Sonic. But even so, 24 million copies was incredible. With bright, colourful graphics, dynamic music and fast speed, kids were amazed, and the Mega Drive was on everyone's Christmas list, and Sonic was the first game they played. When I got my first Mega Drive, I was blown away by the graphics. I mean, I was only used to seeing games look that good in an arcade. You just didn't get graphics that good at home. You had to go and shovel money into an arcade machine to play games like this, but now, thanks to the Mega Drive, we had great console graphics for the first time, and I could play great games at home in my own living room. No doubt that Sonic the Hedgehog is one of the greatest games of all time, and playing this back in 1991 was mind-blowing. I mean, I'd never seen anything like it before. It was revolutionary, a real game changer. Sega knew they had a monster hit on its hands, and like Mario and Earthworm Jim, Sonic would go on to become a cartoon character. So as well as Sonic the Hedgehog the game and the sequels, you had Sonic the Hedgehog cartoon character, you had Sonic the Hedgehog lunchboxes, Sonic the Hedgehog t-shirts, even Sonic the Hedgehog trainers. Sonic the Hedgehog was created in Japan, but in many ways he was bigger than his own game. In fact, you could argue that Sonic transcends gaming itself. So I'd have to give Sonic the Hedgehog at least 93 out of 100, because it's one of the greatest games of all time. Not bad for a blue hedgehog who likes collecting rings.